And we're back with the win.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brandon.
And I'm Elijah.
And we're back in Halo. We said, fuck that shit to, what, I can't remember that. It's not Two Betrayals. What is the fucking name? Assault on the Control Room, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
Or is it that the one forward?
The
Whatever.
library?
But fuck that. Because we played it, crashed. Played it up to a certain point to get back to the place it crashed, and then it crashed again.
And we got the thing where it was with the Banshees.
And then
we lost files at one point, and it's
a fucking gong show.
So much hassle. So fuck that.
So we're just moving on to the next one.
The end of the level was you got in those Banshees, flew up, and then it ended. That was it.
But we did not want to deal with that shit.
Wait, it was...
Oh, we need... Wait. Are we in the right spot?
Where are we? Oh.
No, I think we're on the
No, this is it. This is it.
No, but I think we missed the beginning section of how we got onto the ship.
Oh, what?
Because I think we start on the ground and we fight our way.
No, because we start on the ship, and then you make your way to the ground.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Well, we'll just go with it. Eli, if you're wrong, it's all your fault. Everybody can blame him in the comments.
I didn't insta-kill him from behind.
Insta-give? Back to that whole thing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, grenades. Okay. Oh, a little loud. Oh, somebody shot me. Is that your grenade? Nice grenade. Don't go that way. Not a good way.
I feel like there's got to be some good weapons over here.
Oh, plasma repeater, if that's good. I don't know what you say is good. Because you said that originally your whole thing was plasma, the pistol was shit.
I'm still not sure how I feel about
What about the whole jackal situation where fucking jackals aren't annoying?
They're not that bad.
Okay. Okay. I'm never going to fight a jackal ever again in these videos. Throughout the whole time you go, Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I made the wrong choice.
No, you went down. Oh, you're right. Okay, we do go down.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's what I fucking said.
And we're thinking maybe we might play Reach and ODST because Reach is our favorite.
Yeah, Reach.
And we don't want to skip out on Reach because Reach is great.
Yeah, but I don't know about ODST.
ODST is if people don't like, if people don't say Reach is their favorite, most people would say ODST is their favorite.
Wow, I just got killed.
God damn it! I forgot we're in Legendary. We were just shooting. What have I been playing recently that I'm just like, I know it was on easy or something like that, and I was just breezing through it. There's something for achievements. I don't know. I reached 80,000. That's a milestone. Next step
I
is
think I might have 1,000.
Oh, look at you go.
I was always a PlayStation guy.
Yeah, but how many platinums do you have on PlayStation?
I have 1 platinum.
1.
But I have so many trophies.
1?
I got tons of trophies, but only 1 platinum.
If you would fucking spawn, do I need to take a bath? Nope. There we go.
Master
you
Chief
need to get the slimy.
He was too gross for his friend to spawn. He had to...
Oh, that's alive. Oh my, that was...
I could not get over that. Oh.
He really wants us.
Oh, he doesn't like me.
Got it. Okay.
It was worse than my manager at work.
Your manager? What?
Yeah, I got a bad manager. Well, I am a manager, but one of the other managers.
Are you actually a manager now? You told me you got a 75-cent raise or something?
Yeah, well, I was a manager before that. Yeah,
what? He promoted you? You didn't tell me that?
Oh. Well, I didn't get a raise, so I didn't think it mattered.
Oh.
Like, it was like...
Yeah, you told me
I was already managing.
You said you were supervising.
I was... Well...
there's the good pistol. You want it?
You want to say that supervising isn't managing, then the only managers are...
I'm looking... Asshole.
Are the
Why do you look at me? You're looking at the ground. Look at me so you can tell where I am. Okay.
Are the owner and his son?
Yeah.
I want to kill you so
So
bad
he got you a manager's position.
Yeah, I'm a supervisor, got a raise, it was nice. But one of the bitches who should be fired, she's real pissy. She's difficult.
Oh, watch out. Okay, she's really pissy.
I could get into stories.
Yeah, was this the one that said when the manager's not here, you don't have to listen?
Yeah, she said to people all the time, like, oh, we do what the owner says when he's around, but when he's not around, I mean, we know what we have to do. And it was like, and then, like, I, as the supervisor, would be like, oh, our boss wants us to do this. And people would be like, oh, no, this lady says we don't have to. No, she's been around longer than you. And I'm like, how is she not fired?
It's like a dad who's like, when mom's not around, you don't have to listen to her. We get to party.
Yeah, except this dad is being paid by the mom.
Oh. That makes the situation a bit different.
Yeah. It's like, you wouldn't keep him around.
Ow. You definitely shot me there.
Imagine if the mom was the breadwinner and the dad didn't lay down any rules as well.
Oh. Ow, ow. Ah, okay. And it's not just some punk kid. It's a...
This is the 50-year-old lady. I died. They
Yeah.
fucking messed me up.
Whatever. Well, you'll be back. She's just...
A 50-year-old woman who's just like being the most irresponsible and terrible person.
Isn't that...
And okay, I work in the food industry. Somebody complained one day about their food. They said their food wasn't up to the standard that it should be for our restaurant. And the manager was flustered because it was a busy day and we were kind of understaffed for what we should be, and she had a lot on her plate. But
oh my, he's coming at me.
I don't see any enemies. I'm just
They're all coming after me, I guess.
Okay. So she took up. Oh, I thought he was a jackal for a moment. I was like,
It was a fry, right? Took a fry.
Yeah, took a piece of their food, like some of their fries, that was their side or whatever, and just took a bite and said, "No, the food's fine," and then like sent it back.
And it was
like,
a half a bite. She took half a bite of the fry and put the other half back on the plate.
Yep, absolutely did that. And then this person called health inspectors on us. They've come in, they've harassed us about it. They're like, "Why haven't you fired this bitch?"
Oh, the gun's still back here.
And
we spawned all the way back. Damn.
you fucking should have fired her. Like, I don't get how you get away with that.
Okay, we're going up.
Like, you think in other restaurants, they fucking, like, you go into the keg, some manager walks up, takes a bite of your steak, and says, delish, and says, go finish that?
Well, I would think that about the keg, because I've been to the keg twice. Both times terrible. The service,
I've been once.
awful, and the food, not that good.
I've been once, and it was amazing. It was, like, the best dining experience I've ever had.
One time the food, I agree that's my fault. Like, it was my bad that the food, it just wasn't my taste. I couldn't blame that on them.
Okay.
Didn't like that the first time. The second time was completely them not cooking it right. They asked me how I'd want my steak, and I'm not a bitch, so medium rare. And and they're like, all right, medium rare. And they gave it to me. It was not well done, but like, I can't remember the steps now. It's not well done.
I don't know.
It was the
medium.
It was medium well. That's what it is.
Medium
well. So it was medium well for sure. Like no pink color, maybe a slight discoloration. No, like, got it. I'm just like, this isn't medium rare. Like, oh, well, sorry about that. And they left. They just left.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you had that.
And it was like, it was an asshole guy. I could fucking, if that guy ever showed up, I would point him out. I'd be like, I know that guy. He was a bald, fucking short motherfucker. He was an asshole. He had like a bit of a scruffy beard.
Okay. Oh, that was not intentional.
What was that?
I was messing with the controls. You know how it is.
No. Why were you just fiddling your controller?
I'm out of grenades, Brandon.
Don't kill me next time.
I'll try.
I'll help.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, so he was a fucking asshole, and there was a couple next to us who had wine, I believe is what it was. They had some sort of alcoholic beverage, so I guess he tried to capitalize and be like, oh, I'm going to get a good tip because they're drunk. And he would talk to them constantly. It was literally the table right next to us. And he would come by, talk to them, and I'd be like, excuse me, I need something. My water's not refilled or whatever bullshit I had. And he's like, yeah, I'll get back to you. And he'd go back to the other table, fill up their wine glasses like 6 times. And he's like, dude, I need water. That's it. I don't need you to get a whole new meal. I don't need you to sell me the joint. Just give me some fucking water. And he's just like, he was not having any of it.
That's like the killer of my tip if I don't have my water replenished frequently.
Oh, honestly, you freshly watched Reservoir Dogs too. So. You need your coffee filled 5 or 6 times. And
Oh
then you
yeah,
get a tip.
he does know that.
Yeah, that's the beginning
I
of the
still need
movie.
to talk to you about that movie
Okay.
more than I have.
All right.
That movie's just great. Anyways, yeah, no, legit.
Your
I
water,
went to-
your drink, if it's not refilled a sufficient amount, that brings the meal down 6 notches. You're just like, I didn't have water.
It's not the meal. It's just I feel like whenever I'm eating and sitting there talking with people, I'm talking, so I get parched.
Yeah.
And I want a drink, and it's not very hard to refill my drink
Ow.
on the regular.
Oh, behind.
If it's busy and my drink's not getting refilled, I will absolutely understand. I'll be like, it's not their fault. It's not a big deal. They have a lot on their plate,
yeah.
and my drink isn't like the primary concern of theirs.
No.
But
Ow.
if
Oh, I'm trapped. No, I got it. We're good.
if it's never refilled or only refilled like once in the whole meal, or if it's just not busy and they're not coming by, or I see them talking to somebody and my water's empty, or I say I want my water filled and it takes them like quite a while to help me. Not good. Not so good. Okay. This motherfucker needs to die. Yeah, I went to Denny's like a week or 2 ago, and our water was like never refilled, and it was at like 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning.
Okay.
And there was maybe like 3-4 tables total filled with people, and like not filled, like 2 people at one table, some people at another table.
Oh, how did that not kill me?
Oh, you're fine. But yeah, it was not busy at all, and this guy was just not refilling our water at all. I was real miffed with him. I gave him a tip because I'm
You
not an
and
asshole.
Kaylee both are like that, where if you get bad service, you're still going to give a tip.
That's-
I'm the guy
it's-
who's just like, I didn't get good service. Fuck her. I didn't get anything I
it's
needed.
You get paid under minimum wage at those jobs
I know.
because a tip is expected.
I know, but if you're an asshole and you do
Oh,
nothing.
it's horrible. I didn't tip at Kaylee's birthday.
Oh, she
we
was
all
there.
went. We all went to.
Yeah, but
We all went to Kelly O'Brien's.
yeah,
And there was you were there, obviously. I'm telling this for the viewers.
yeah.
But
I get it. Watch out, grenade!
there was a lady
Oh,
there,
yeah,
and
okay.
she was the worst. We were a huge table, and it still felt like she was never around.
Yeah, understandably, like if you have a huge table, not getting to everybody makes sense. Oh, you're dead. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he killed me underwater.
Okay.
I didn't even know.
Oh, you're just screaming at dark. You're like, oh, I guess I'm dead.
Well, it was green. My screen.
Oh.
It never stopped being green.
Where the fuck are we? Did we get all the way back here? Fuck that.
I don't know where here
but
is.
whatever. So she came to the table like after this is when Kaylee turned 19, and in BC in Canada, when you turn 19, you're allowed to get alcohol legally.
Yeah.
So the Eli was like, I want to get you some shots, and he got the shots menu. It took like fucking 20 minutes to do so. We're like, where are the shots menus? I don't know.
Oh, what
And they're
exactly happened is I had been there 1 month previous.
Yeah.
And there was a specific shot I remember from the menu
Golden Army.
that everybody was talking about nonstop at the
Yeah.
when I was there. Like everybody there, it was their favorite shot. I wasn't really in this group so well, so I didn't know them all that well.
Oh.
But they all really knew and liked the shot a hell of a lot more than they knew and liked me.
Okay.
Anyways, they talked about it a lot. They got tons of them. I wasn't drinking that night, so I didn't get to try it. I didn't actually know what was in it.
But you trusted the
I
group.
knew that it existed, and I heard that it was good. So I looked through the menu for that shot. Couldn't find it. I thought maybe it's just a well-known shot.
Yeah, and
that
you-
they
yeah.
just like asked for, and they.
Oh,
called.
oh yeah, he dropped
Wow,
behind you.
I got destroyed.
Yeah. So you asked like,
But I asked her,
do you know
have-
about shot X? And
Yeah.
she's like,
She said, I was like, do you know if this shot exists? She said, I don't know. And I'm like, is there anybody who would know? And I said it really politely, like, don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
wasn't like, is there anybody who actually knows how to do their job? I should have been rude.
is there
but-
anybody who's not a piece of shit
Yeah.
here?
But I was like, is there anyone who would know about that shot? And she then replied, I don't know. And
Did she say
away.
maybe? I don't know.
I
Maybe
think
he
she-
walked away.
I think she said I don't know to that as well. Or I don't know, but whatever she said,
Just walked away.
it was
She dropped
a
the mic.
passive thing and just walked away. And I was like, I'm first of all trying to order some fucking shots.
I'm trying to
here.
give you money.
Yeah.
Take my
Like,
money.
this is where you get a fuck ton of your money as a restaurant. It's from people buying tons of alcohol.
Yeah.
And it being stupidly priced.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get the
It can be like
hunters.
$7 for
Let's see.
1 ounce of like liquor.
Yeah.
And like you can get like a $35 thing that's like 26 ounces. So it's ridiculous. Anyways. Oh God.
I'm
getting so destroyed.
I'm good. I'm gonna try and take out the hunters. I got one.
Wow. I'm
Oh, he's-
proud.
Ah! Okay. Hopefully he's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
so-
was a fucking bitch.
And she never came and refilled my water all night.
No.
And she was rude. And I forget, there was something about when I was ordering. It was
Oh, I
just
got it.
terrible.
Okay.
And it just kept being worse and worse. And with that shot thing, I was just like, I'm not giving you a tip.
Like you asked her a question, and it seemed like she was like, I don't know, I don't work here. It's
Yeah,
like, what?
That was the impression I got. Like, do you expect me to be giving you service?
Yeah.
Like, why are you bothering me with this problem of yours? Is the tone I got from.
Yeah. It's like you're supposed to know anything.
Yeah.
Like we asked you.
And if you don't, like, first of all, you should immediately offer
Say,
to find somebody who
yeah.
would. And if I
an
ask for
excuse.
someone who knows, you should know who would know these things. Like, there
An
was
excuse even be like, I'm new, I'm just learning, sorry, but I can get somebody
Yeah,
who is.
absolutely. I would accept that. I'm not an asshole. But like you could work there for 2 hours and know who to ask about questions like that.
You have a
There
supervisor.
was a guy behind the bar
Yeah.
that I knew would know the answer to my question.
Didn't you go up to him eventually and just like, or you went up to somebody else and asked them, didn't you?
No, it wasn't about shots. I went up to somebody else about something else.
Oh, something else. Okay.
Yeah, I did not want it. So she didn't get a tip
Okay.
because she was the worst.
She was terrible.
I wanted to dock her money.
Like, I get that it's a group, but there was literally an isolated conversation between you and her that went nowhere.
Yeah, I don't.
Nobody else was asking her, like, hey, I need some help over here. It was just you asking, hey, I want some alcohol. And she did not give a shit about you.
Nope.
She just
So
like,
that was bad service.
oh. What, did you say that's the worst service you've had?
No. The worst service I had,
I'm
I
grenading.
felt bad because I didn't tip for it as well. But she
Oh, I
had
got you.
tried to be nice to me and took
Oh.
something off of my bill. She didn't charge me for something I got.
Okay, how is this bad service?
No, it was horrible service until that.
Okay.
Like that, she was trying to be nice at the end.
She tried to save
And I
it,
thought,
but you're like, nah, it's already
and
gone.
I was so mad. I was like, "Oh, thanks," and then I just did not give a tip.
Like that guy.
So I was like, It's not about the money. It's about whether I think you deserve any money.
Yeah.
And reducing how much
Oh,
I have
watch
to
out.
pay for
Don't
my
move.
meal.
That might work. I think you got a grunt. You didn't get him. You might want to take out the turret. Oh, I got him. Okay.
Yeah, it was like I went with my ex to Denny's, coincidentally, because I go there a lot apparently. But I think I go to Red Robin's more, but I get better service at Red Robin's is what happens. Anyways,
Yeah, right off. Is a quick little thing that's actually good.
yeah,
Oh, behind you. Oh, never mind.
it's like I want to say Red Robin's is like the fast food restaurant of restaurants.
Yeah, it's
Same with Denny's. Denny's and Red Robin's are like
it's
chain
like people
restaurants.
should strive to be them, even though they're a fast food restaurant.
Pretty much. They're not fast food. You do sit down, but they're like the low end. They're
Yeah.
not like the Keg. You don't go there for like a fine dining
Oh no!
experience.
Don't die! Oh damn it! He got me. He was too fast on the draw. I can. Oh, okay. We're back to the situation. Oh, so I want to talk about the keg still. I had the asshole server. That was the second time. The first time was I went there and I'm like, oh, everybody talks so good about the steak, so I got a steak. But there was like a fine print saying there was like a certain sauce in it. And I'm like, I didn't realize. Like, it came and it was covered in shit. It didn't even look like a steak. It was like, what the fuck is this? There was some sort of like hollandaise bullshit. It wasn't hollandaise.
Yeah,
it
no,
had
I
like
didn't
this,
think it was holidays.
it had
Would
some.
you like your
it had
prime
this-
rim with hollandaise?
It had the same color and creaminess to it though.
Oh,
That-
really?
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a zesty.
No.
Yeah.
So it just like I just thought of it because that's what it looked like.
Okay.
And I know it wasn't that. So I'm like, oh, I guess I give it a try. Did not like the sauce at all. The steak was all right, and did not like the sauce at all. The side was terrible. I can't remember what it was. I got like mashed potatoes, and there was something was it? There was like a hair in it or something. I don't think it was.
What?
There wasn't a hair.
If there was a hair in it, you should have got your food for free at a place like that.
It wasn't. I want to say fingernail, but I don't think so. It was something bodily that was in there. It might have been hair.
Okay, if
I'm confusing stories right now.
Anything like that,
and they didn't give it. They didn't give it for free.
That's
So I got the steak. Didn't like the sauce. That's my fault. It was just didn't like sauce. But then the guy was blaming me for it. I'm like, sorry, I just didn't like, because I didn't finish it. You came back because you don't like free. I'm like, nah, I wasn't digging the sauce. He did not offer to give it for free or anything like that.
Did you bring up the bodily thing?
That part was in the side, and I brought that up, and he just got rid of it and got a new side, and it still didn't taste good.
Oh, you see, I don't think that's right though.
And then the story keeps going. So I didn't like the sauce. He came back, said, "Oh, you don't like the food?" I'm like, "No, the sauce wasn't good. I like the steak fine. I didn't like the sauce." He was like, "Oh," and then my mom was there. She's like, "Oh, what's in the sauce?" And he started naming off stuff, and he's like, he said something along the lines of there's tarragon in it. Maybe that's some. It wasn't exactly like this, but it was something as snarky as maybe it's too high a taste for you.
What?
I think it was tarragon is what was in it. And he said that essentially he's like my peasant taste buds couldn't get the good taste.
That's so funny.
And I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
That's actually a hilarious story, though.
No.
That's
goddamn back here.
horribly. Like, you don't do that, but that's why it's funny. Just like the fucking thing where my coworker ate the person's food and put it back. Like, it's terrible.
He was blaming me for something I didn't like. He's like, well, those poor people there, they couldn't like all the food here. We're too high class.
Like, don't drink your wine. You're like, I wasn't really digging it. Wine's not my thing. It's like, oh, of course wine's not your thing. Maybe I should get
exactly.
you a nice Coca-Cola or chocolate milk.
That was essentially what he was saying, was that I couldn't appreciate his food because of who I was.
What a douche.
Yeah, right?
You see, I went to the cake once, and it was just an amazing experience. I had a great time, enjoyed the bread, enjoyed my steak, enjoyed the sides.
No, not
all around, great thing that I had at the steak.
And I'm pretty sure the first time my food stayed under a heat lamp for a while. I saw the food, I saw food that was my mom's, because I didn't recognize mine because it was just a fucking hollandaise covered steak. So I was like, oh, my mom got that, because my mom she doesn't eat a lot. She likes to get like sides. So she got like a potato side and this side. And I just saw it all lined up there and one plate was beside it. So I'm like, oh, I assume that's ours. And it stayed there for a good 5-10 minutes. I'm like, is anybody going to bring it over? And then he brought it over and accused me for being poor.
Are you... That's like a story I was telling where I went with my
Quit dying, by the way. You keep fucking dying.
Oh, well... I'm just bad at the game, alright? When I think it was the worst experience I'd had.
Yeah.
When I was at Denny's with my ex, and this lady, she like serves us, and then she's like, "I'm sorry, I got other people to tend to. I'll be back to deal with you in a bit," or something. When we were like ready to order, I forget what it was. I think when we got our drinks, we were ready to order, and she was like, "Well, I don't have time for that right now," or something like that. And I was like really disappointed in her. And then, wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Shotgun.
Way to go.
Oh, he killed me. Nice reload. At the perfect time. How is your shield not gone?
How is this guy not dead? Wow.
Shoot somebody, please. You got grenades for days.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, come on, blow up. Yes, nice, perfect.
Trace. Oh,
there's a guy around the corner, yeah. Hey. So she was like, I don't want to deal with you. I'll go deal with somebody else.
Yeah, she was kind of polite about it. She made it out like, I'm sorry,
I've got a
lot of stuff to do right now. I'll help you later. So I wasn't mad at her. She was never rude. That was never the problem. But I ordered for myself like a Coke or something like that, or maybe a water. Yeah. And for the lady that I was dating, a milkshake, because she wanted a milkshake.
And you're a gentleman. You got her a milkshake.
Well, of course. You get the lady the milkshake. That's how it works.
I'm looking for my shotgun.
I'm having a tough time over here, but yeah, you have fun with your fucking shotgun.
I got it. I'm gonna come help you.
Okay. Oh, water.
I fell in the water. Well, it's not water.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know if that could be called the water.
Okay, so
And then it takes her like 10 minutes maybe to get us that goddamn milkshake.
okay.
I shit you not. It was like I saw her
So,
talking to
but,
her
like,
coworker.
Was the Coke ready there? Like she gave you that immediately? And
Yeah, I
like,
got the Coke immediately. I got my Coke. But you know the drink station where
Yeah.
in the middle of Denny's?
Yeah.
That weird
It's
hub
really
area?
weird, yeah.
That is where the milkshakes are made.
Yeah.
I saw her not there. I saw her
Talking.
talking to one of her coworkers, and it wasn't about work. Because she was there for 5 minutes.
She was like, I
laughing
fucked this
and
guy
giggling.
last night.
And I'm just like looking at her.
Where is this? Where am I getting
She's
shot from? Oh, there.
clearly in view. I'm just looking at her like, what the fuck
What are
are
you
you
doing?
Get us our goddamn milkshake. And then after this 10 minutes or so, it might have been a bit less.
Yeah, and you
but
hate being that guy. You don't want to be the customer who's
I
the
don't want
asshole.
to be a douche. I don't want to be like, hey, give me my milkshake, bitch.
Yeah.
But I do at the same time. So,
Yeah.
after, it might have been a little less than 10 minutes, but in that range. We
You
get
just-
the,
yeah.
we get the milkshake. Took way too long.
Hit rip.
And then we're ready to order. She lets us order. We order our food. I think it came like, I saw it. I was looking at it. Like you said, it's a very clear heat lamp. I saw our food sitting there.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that our food? And I know it's our food because when she brought it, I saw her grab it. And again, she was talking, I think, to a different coworker this time for an excessive amount of time. So I got my old ass food after waiting for. I had a movie to fucking get to. Like, this was a dinner and a movie date, and we couldn't even have our fucking milkshake on
Oh
time.
man, that was really bad. Okay, I
Um,
was just trying to run up to the shit.
So, like, it was just horrible. Terrible service, and it took forever. And then she never came by once in all of the time that we were, like, eating our food. You know, proper procedure is to come by
Yeah.
at least once shortly after they get the food. Is everyone enjoying everything?
Yeah,
all
is
right?
it, did you guys get what you wanted?
Yeah,
Is everything
like,
good?
Yeah, is everything anything
Oh,
I
dead.
can get for you guys? More water? Are you guys enjoying everything?
Yeah.
Like it's just
Just
the
waiter
basics.
conversation,
Yeah,
yep.
what they always do. Didn't happen. Then when she brings the bill, I'm looking at these old ladies that are just a couple tables down from us, and they've been there for a while, and they just have a couple coffees, and I'm like, is that all they're getting? And it was like 6 at night.
Yeah.
And she says, yeah, they come in sometimes. They just got some coffee. They just wanted to chat. And I'm like, oh, well, then put their coffee on my bill. I'll just pay for it. Because I was being nice.
Okay.
Like, I saw these cute old ladies. I thought they were cute. So
Okay.
I thought I'd be nice and
Yeah.
pay for their coffee. The lady was really happy. And she brings back the bill. And she's like, oh, because you were doing that, I took the milkshake off of the order. I'm like, the motherfucking I better not have to pay for that fucking milkshake. And she's really smiling and happy about it. And then I don't give her a tip. Like, I wish I could have also said fuck you at the same time. I was so mad at that.
There is oh fuck, gotcha. Okay, so there is a restaurant Kaylee really likes. Kaylee really likes Eggs Benedict. Like anywhere she goes that has breakfast, she get Eggs Benedict
Best.
every single
It's
time.
amazing.
And have you been to the restaurant we're talking about?
Cora?
Nope, my neighborhood, the
Oh.
one down Rutland there.
No, I've never been.
Okay, so
I've heard
that
somebody
place
tried to get me to go there.
is actually really good Eggs Benny. So Kaylee loves it because it's really good Eggs Benny, and we go there every so often. And there is this one bitch, the one waitress who is, I think she owns the place because I don't think a waitress would get across would be able to continually act like this because we've been there a fair amount of times.
Okay.
And every single time I have been there, she was waiting on us. I've seen other waitresses. They all exist.
Yeah.
Every single time I go there, like the 6 times we've been there, always been her. And it's like, can it be somebody else? Get me that girl. She seems nice. This girl. So every single time she shows up to our table, stands there for a second. Oh, wait, I have to have something to do. She walks away from us. So I'm like, I guess, why'd you come to our table then? Like, it's every single time. It's like, plan yourself a little bit. Being like, oh, I have to go do this thing. It's like every single time she shows up, stands at our table. Like, I'll be with you in a second. Walks away. I'm like, okay, I guess. So, you're dead again.
Yeah, I fell in the water.
Where am I
and was
going?
jumping around and got killed.
There we go. So, she leaves and goes deals with whatever she has to deal with. And the restaurant's very small. So I see every single thing she's doing. I see where she's walking, where she's moving. And it just kind of seems like she's just like writing something down on a piece of paper, doing dumb things.
Ah!
It's like she's
Puff Daddy's over here.
she's like she's trying to like
Look
waste our time just so we like I don't I don't know what her plan is, but she does her thing.
Wastes their time, so
comes
they'll give her a
back
better tip.
and does not say a word. Comes to the table and stands there. Says absolutely nothing. You're dead. I just watched you die. But she says absolutely nothing. Stands there, and I just start conversation because I assume that that's what she's there for. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, wait, I'm not the waitress. How am I? Why am I starting the conversation?
Yeah.
So I have to say hey, and then I start conversation. She immediately dismisses it. Like, hey. It's like, oh, okay, I guess. And then we get to ordering. Kaylee orders things, and very like in succession, she asks her question. But she's just like, Kaylee says, I want this. Soft, medium, hard. And Kaylee says, medium. She's like, cheese? No. Bacon? No. It's like, she does not, like, never smile. Never seen her smile. But, like, she just continually just,
Cheese.
like, yeah.
Bacon.
Fires off these questions. We have no time to be like, what the fuck is your problem?
How
And-
green or white?
like she's like a robot. She has like a list in her head of what's going on. And then
She
Kaylee,
wants to impress you.
yeah, Kaylee
Look at
orders
my
the thing.
eyes.
I order my thing. She does not say thanks. She grabs the menus from us and walks away
Every time?
every single time. And then we go. Then we get our food, and she brings our food to us. She puts it down. Does not say, "Here's your food." Oh yeah, have a good dinner or the breakfast, I guess. She puts it down, walks away. She doesn't even make eye contact with us. Puts it down and walks away.
I'm not even kidding. If I were you, I would. If it happened to me 6 times
Where am I
or
going?
4 times,
Okay, that way.
I would ask to speak to the owner. Oh,
I think she is the owner because there's no way she can consistently do
well,
that.
I would say,
Where am I
can
going?
I speak to the owner? And if she said that's me, I'd be like, oh, all right. I just wanted to tell you that the food's delicious.
Oh.
But if it was somebody else, I'd be like, this bitch is the worst always. I would want them to know.
But it's like but like I've come to know it now, so I just give like the first tip I gave her was like nothing. I was just like, what the fuck is her problem? 10%. And then the second tip I was like, I guess that's how she is. And then now I'm just giving her a regular tip.
What?
Yeah, because I'm just like, that's just who she is. I guess I can't change that.
Why would you tip her? That sounds like somebody you don't. You're just like, well, I guess this is her.
I just
This
accept
is
it
what
now.
I got when I go to this restaurant.
Yeah, I know. It's like, sit me anywhere else. It's like every single time we sit in a different place too. It's not like we're always sat in the same place, so we get sat in her section. It's a different place every
I
time.
feel like sections change.
I know, but like we just happen to find her section every time.
Yeah.
It's like, God, just fucking give me somebody else.
Oh, fuck.
And I think she's pregnant, or maybe she used to be pregnant.
I can never tell sometimes.
There's
Sometimes,
the other lady who's really pregnant there.
like if
she has a
somebody's
little
pregnant, like sometimes it really clearly bumps out in a way that's pregnant.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like you could be.
Oh my.
No, that's like my boss's daughter.
Yeah.
She used to work at the restaurant,
we're back.
but she recently was working there for a little bit. Just like she didn't like it, so she left again.
Okay.
But she was only there for about 2 weeks, maybe. She was
Renee.
the single worst person I think I've ever met. She's just a nightmare, a horrible person. Just like you try and joke around with her, just get bitched out immediately.
Oh, you shot me a bunch.
Like-
quit shooting me.
Oh, that's you.
I was telling you, you're
You
shooting
look a
me.
lot like a zombie, all right? And what you say doesn't really matter.
You were focused on your story.
Yeah,
So she just was
yeah.
not.
She's just horrible. Like, imagine that coworker you and I used to have.
Oh, that lovely lady.
Yeah, her. But isn't pleasant with anyone. Is the way she was with you and I, with everyone. And she was with most people, but she'd be nice to Ryan or some people. Like, sometimes she'd joke with someone or something.
Yeah.
None of that. None of that at all.
There
Even
is this-
her
yeah.
own father, the owner of the store. She treats him like he's her co-worker whom she loathes. Like, that is the attitude she has towards her father.
God damn it,
And she-
Spawn.
I think at one
Okay.
point, like, the owner's son is going to be taking over the store soon. He's
Is he retiring?
or
is he just gonna
the
go?
owner's retiring.
Okay.
So his son is going to be the new owner of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a family business.
yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. It's actually kind of mafia-like, but I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh
fuck
my!
me.
I think I killed you there because I exploded them and you were right next to him.
But
Oh, you were there.
he like made a joke one day at her, and she just like bitched him out. And I don't know why.
Was it like
I
an
thought it would be
insensitive
funny.
joke, or
She like said something to me, and I re-referenced the same joke, thinking that was hilarious because it was, but in her mind it was not. So she got furious with me. I really thought I was going to be fired. Actually, I can't. There's no specific example. I want to have one where she was just a nightmare, but
Yeah.
it's just everything. You'd have to meet her.
Yeah.
You would really have to meet her. Or just look at her. Really. That's all it would take. See the look on her face.
I'm going down. I'm not even worried about that hallway because there seems to be endless amounts of guys there.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. But there was a freaking lady at my work. So there is people who work on cash, and they're like mainly the people who are able to like they're ladies mostly because the guys are mostly assholes. Be like, if somebody's rude to a guy at work, they snap back. But if somebody's rude to a girl at work, the girl seems to take it better.
Yeah.
So we mainly put the girls on the front end, which I think is for most places too.
Yeah.
Like if you go to a fast food restaurant, the girls are in the front, the guys are
Yeah,
cooking.
usually. Which is kind of funny that the guys aren't cooks at restaurants like that.
Yeah.
It always hits me. It's like they keep the women out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
That-
So, there is a girl who is able to keep conversation really well, and she seems pretty nice, but like she'll just drift away from Till. She'll just be like walking, and she'll walk over to the magazine aisle and just start reading. Her Till's open. She just starts walking over. I think she has something like she was something at her Till she had to bring back, so she brings it back, and then she just like walks around and then makes her way magically to the magazine aisle and just starts reading. Just like opens 5 or 6, reads them, and does not worry about a Till. And I'm like, what do I do about this situation? Like, she's good on cash. Like, I find her annoying. She's a really annoying girl. But, like, it would be good to have her on Till because she's able to talk.
Yeah, okay.
So, she just walks over and just starts reading. And, I tell her something. Like, I see her. I'm like, are you on Till? And she's like, oh, yeah, I'm on Till. I forgot. And walks over to Till. It's like, how do you forget 5 times in the day that you're on Till when all you do is work Till?
Silly me. One time when
the
I was
fuck?
working there, I read a magazine, and the
No, but,
bitch
like-
manager caught me.
Oh.
I got fucked up.
But like the Tills work, there are magazines on the Tills. If you're reading those, that's less because you're still at your job.
That's what you think. That would be better. Like,
Yeah.
there was just a till or like a magazine there, and I just grabbed it, and it was totally dead.
Yeah.
And I just flipped through it quickly. I didn't read anything. I was looking for one specific thing in it.
Yeah.
It was actually a joke. You remember Landon?
Oh, yeah.
Does he still work there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was messing around with him.
Well, he might not with Kathy there.
We were
Real bitch.
joking about the Cosmo magazine. It was like best sex ever.
Yeah,
It was like,
I love doing
"Landon,
that.
I want the best sex ever, and it was like, me too.
We always do that. When we're
Um,
there, we read all the titles, and we're just like, what? What about Kim? What
Yeah,
happened
yeah.
to her?
So we were joking about best sex ever, and then
we have to drop down this hole.
I
But
got-
there's shit going down there. I think.
fuck my
Told you.
Yeah. So I got the magazine. I was just flicking through it trying to find that thing, and then Kathy found me, and she was
Lit you up?
actually she found Landon first because he had a copy of this.
But she hates Landon.
she
If anybody likes.
really bitched him out.
She
And
hates
then
him for
she
no
found-
reason.
she's-
Landon is such a nice guy all the time.
Oh, he
I've never
seems
seen him
so
do
much-
anything wrong.
He seemed like the best.
Yeah, and she just hates him for no reason. Every other person in the store loves him. She hates him, I guess, because everybody hates her. So she's like, I don't like everybody else. So since they like you, I hate you. That's her mentality, I
That
guess.
sounds about right.
So she hates him, so she bitched him out, and then she moved over to you.
Yeah, well, I think she saw the same magazine sitting by my counter, and she knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
And then she was just like, "You weren't reading that, were you?" And I was like, "Nah, never."
Why would I do
And she
such a
got,
thing?
Like, so, and it's the Cosmo magazine.
Yeah.
And she like tried to tease me about it. She was the worst.
Yeah.
She once came through my till buying groceries, and like I tried to joke around with her and laugh as like, because I was like, my job is to help you now, and you're one of my coworkers. I feel like we could kind of like talk about stuff.
Yeah.
No, she was facing the other way, literally the whole time, talking to no one.
Oh.
She just looked away from me, and I was like trying to say something. She'd be like, "Yeah, no, whatever, yeah, well, fuck you." I think the last one I might have just
The whole situation. Okay.
imagined.
So Landon, like the guy I was talking about, he rides. I think he just rides his bike like in the skate park, just for fun, nothing like for real. Just does it, and like he hurt himself recently, like a few months ago. It was his shoulder. So when he was on till, he couldn't lift up the stuff like the big
Yeah.
like the big turkeys or something like that. So he couldn't do any of that, and he couldn't lift up the boxes in the grocery aisle. Like
Yeah,
you needed to move the pickles from here to there. He couldn't do that because his shoulder was bad. So he got a doctor's note. He got everything he needed to prove that he was actually injured. And Kathy was in charge of making this. I'm dead. She was in charge of making the schedule at that time. It's since been moved on because I think she's a bitch. But somebody's behind you and they really want you. But you're backing yourself in the corner. Oh, you're still alive. So she was making the schedule, and she scheduled him everywhere that required the most effort. Like she put him in places where he had to lift boxes all day, and he would go up to her. He's like, I can't work this. And she's like, well, then you're just going to have to quit.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah, and Landon's like, I can just go on till, and they can just leave the turkeys or whatever the heavy things in the cart. And she's like, no, she wasn't having it. And then Landon didn't quit. Landon persevered and just stayed with it. And, wait, what? I have all my weapons back. How did that happen? Oh, did you die?
No.
Oh, I'm dead. Behind us.
Oh yeah, I did die. That's a lie.
Oh, okay. So she said, you should just quit. And he's like, I'm not going to quit. Because he's been there for like 3 years now.
Okay.
So he's like, I'm not going to quit. I like working because like some of the stuff is pretty fun to work
She's
there.
like, ah, damn.
Yeah. She was trying to get him to quit without firing him. Because she can't just fire him because he's been there for too long. And he can't be like, because if you've been there like the 3 months, what is it called? Not when you've been there 3 months. And
Probation period.
Probation period. That's what it is. I can't think of it. Like where before you work there for 3 months, they can just fire you for whatever reason
That's what happened to me.
they see fit.
They said there's no. I think.
Oh, I'm dead.
They said it's just not working out. Was the given reason?
Yeah, they don't have to have a reason. They can just fire you, and you can't say shit about it because you signed a contract.
Okay. Yeah.
And since he was over that, she tried to get him fired, but everybody else liked him, which made no sense. So Kathy was trying to get him fired, and everybody was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" So maybe that's why she's not writing the schedule anymore, because she's a right bitch. And but every other manager is super awesome. Like
yeah. No, everybody else seems super
like the
cool.
store manager's super crazy. The first time I met him, whoa, that was
I
weird.
saw him getting on his motorcycle one day. and I was like,
He's cool. He's
like this bald store manager of like a grocery store, and he wears like a nice suit and stuff, and then he goes and gets on a motorcycle after work.
He's cool.
Oh God.
So-
Oh Lord. They came from behind.
I'm running. Okay, so the first time I met him, like I got hired October 30th, and they're like, "Oh, can you come in the next day just like so we can finish signing stuff and do all the rest?" And so I did, and it was Halloween, and they're like, "Oh, if you want to dress up, you can." So I did, and I came in, and the store manager came in. He had a mad scientist costume on. His hair was all crazy. And since he's bald, I just knew him as the crazy haired guy, and he didn't have any hair, little did I know at the time. So I came in, he had a weird ass wig on, his hair was all crazy, and he had like guy liner. And I'm like, that's my manager.
What? That's so funny.
That's the first interaction. And he was super serious. And I met him. He's like, he shook my hand. He's like, my name is Malcolm. I do this and that around here. It's good to have you on. Like, he was super professional, but I could not take him seriously. He had a big white lab coat on, a crazy black wig, and guy liner, and it was just like, I can't see you as anything else now. You're just that guy. But every other manager except for that one is really cool. Oh, we spawned back here. God damn it.
Yeah, they seemed really great for the most part. Eric's a bit of a douche.
Eric is sarcastic asshole all the time.
Yeah.
He seems like he was born too late, or early rather, because like he seems like what we are, sarcastic assholes. Like he makes those snarky jokes.
Yeah.
But he's much older than us.
People are coming from behind us.
Okay, well, I think that'll be it for this part because we've been talking a bit. So
What?
yeah.
But I had a really important story, Brandon.
Okay, well we'll keep him going. Eli, you tell your story.
Okay, well, it wasn't super important.
This
But it
better
was-
be a good one.
Okay.
Buckle in, guys.
It's a really short story.
Okay.
Okay, I got Subway once.
Okay.
And this... End of story.
That was a
There's
good
this
one.
time- Good fucking No.
Oh my god.
There's this fucking... Okay.
I'm dead.
This I couldn't believe.
Service.
It was like,
back to the service
Yeah,
thing.
it was the service thing. Because
Okay.
I feel like that's been the general
Yeah,
topic. For
that'll be something in the title about service.
Oh, well, way to ruin it for everybody who's already seen the title when they clicked on this video.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
But see how that ruins it.
yeah. Well, maybe they forgot our way through and they were going to find out again.
No, then they'll look at the title again and they're like, oh, they did. Okay.
Okay, so I went to Subway once, and it was like empty. There were two guys who ran the store because Subway's always just two people.
Whoa, that was weird. On my screen, you
Maybe
like a 360.
three if it's crazy. But yeah, it was like an empty store. Oh no. And just me and two guys. And one of them walked away because he wasn't helping me. And the other, that sounds like, no, he was fine. He just had other shit to do. The other one's helping me. I tell him what I want. And then it takes a bit to make a Subway sandwich. I think I wanted it toasted.
Cook it. And
So
then,
like it took a little bit.
Yeah.
And just in the mid-time, I mean, I was like, I think I was asking like, oh, it's not too busy right now. Like it's dinner time. I expected there to be more people or something like that. Or like tried to make conversation.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah. And I was like, or I might have asked him how long he worked there. Like I was trying to make some sort of conversation, like or like maybe I brought up the weather, like that kind of thing. Like I just
Some
tried
bullshit
to
just
make, but every
get it
time
started.
he pretty much just like, yeah, whatever.
Sounds like a bad
Like-
date.
like I was like, what the fuck? That's just so bad when the other person, like the person who
Oh
should
my.
not be trying, is trying, and you still won't put any effort in. That's bad.
Yeah.
I got done fucked up.
It's like we hire a lot of people at my store, so I'm like, okay. But then there's some people who come bitchy. How? I understand if you've been there for 40 years, you kind of been like, I've seen all the shit. I'm allowed to be a bitch. Okay, we're dead. I'm in the middle of stories. We'll keep going. I've been here a long time. I've seen shit. I'm allowed to be an asshole, and I'm allowed because I've been here so long. I can have much more power over everything. So makes sense. You've been there a long time. But when
Oh,
you come to
fine.
a store and you're just already a bitch for no reason, it's like, how? How do you do that? Like, how do you go into a new experience and just hate your life? It's like if I went bungee jumping for the first time and I'm like, fuck this shit. I hate
the
it.
second you go, well, I think there are times where you go into shit and you're like, fuck this right away, and you don't like it. There are probably things you've gone to do.
I know, but it's like,
My partner currently, I've been trying to get her to go mini golfing with me for a while, and I don't think she hates mini golfing, but somehow she's deflected
Mini
out of
golfing?
it every time.
why mini golfing?
Like
Why does she hate that?
I don't think she hates it. I just don't
Oh.
think it's her thing of choice.
Okay.
So I've tried a lot of times. I've gotten her to agree to it, and then we hang out, and she's like, "Well, we'll go later," and then it doesn't happen. Like,
Do you need wingman help? Do you need me to invite her and be like, hey, me and Kayla are
Oh, I
going?
tried one time. It was when you were going,
Oh.
and you and Kaylee were going.
Oh, I do remember
and
that
I was like,
happening,
"I'm gonna
yeah.
come," and she's like, "Well, I got a lot of homework."
Yeah, I do remember that happening.
she did. She does. She does a lot of work for her schooling, but like, still, Jesus, she just deflects like crazy.
I'm
And
just
then
keep right.
I don't know her family very well currently,
Yeah.
but she tried to like. I want to spend more time with her family, get to know them better, because things are getting kind of serious with her.
Ooh, that's
And
close.
like I feel like I should know her family at this point better than I do. And
watch out.
so
The grenade.
she's like, "Oh, what kinds of things?" would
Oh,
you like to
no,
do?"
grenade!
And I said, "Mini golfing," and she was like, "Oh, that's a funny joke." I don't think they.
Oh.
I think they'd like that.
It's a not a mini golfing family.
I think she said, "I think they'd like that, but I don't want to," or something like that. Like I think they'd enjoy that, but dinner would be better. Or like I have no idea.
You don't. But it's weird. You were just telling me a story that you got her to watch one of the YouTube videos you watch, and it's like, how do you get that, but not got her? Like, mini golfing is universal.
Mini
fun.
golfing's not even that my favorite thing. I don't like it that much.
No, but like you can
I
still
don't
have
think she
enjoyment.
really hates it. I think it's just she'd rather do other things. So would I for the most part. I'm just so insistent on it because she has deflected. So I'm like, we have to fucking go now.
I don't give a shit what you think. We're going.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the kid in the car who's just like, I don't want to go to Disneyland. Dad's like, I paid all this money. We're going to fucking Disneyland. You're
Oh,
gonna
man.
enjoy it.
Disneyland was the bomb. If a kid doesn't like Disneyland, that kid should be lobotomized.
Are you
This kid's
kidding
a-
me? I did not appreciate Disneyland because I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Like, I don't like going on rides, and
I didn't like it
I liked-
until they made me go on them, and then I loved them.
I didn't like rides. They made me go on a ride, and I was like, nah, none of that shit. I don't like roller coaster rides.
I never used to. I haven't been on one in a long time, but I liked the easy ones, and I think I could force myself to get a lot. I remember I went on one that was like horrible. It was one of the fastest ones in the like
In the
this
land.
part of the
Okay.
the world
Oh,
or
was
whatever.
that was
And
Silver
it was
City,
one of
wasn't
the,
it?
yeah, Silverwood. It
Silverwood.
was one of the fastest wooden roller coasters, so it was rickety. And as we were reaching the top, I remember screaming to, like, I think my dad was beside me or my mom. I was screaming, "I've changed my mind. Let me off." And they're like, "We can't."
Oh.
And I was screaming, and then we went down, and I just cried. I was like 10, maybe 11.
But you don't like. I don't want to take my kid to Disneyland like before the age of 10 because they don't appreciate shit then.
I feel like kids won't appreciate Disneyland ever anymore because it's not like Disney's not the same. How many kids have seen a Mickey Mouse movie?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I'm
the
saying
kids
like I
know
was.
they're supposed to love Disneyland though. Like they're supposed to love Disney things.
I was 7 and I went on like the 50th anniversary and that was like a big celebration and I did not give a shit about it. I was just like, it's Disneyland. I don't know.
Yeah, the fucking light show thing they have where the things like
That's
That-
literally the one thing that I actually enjoyed. Like I
really,
went to
that was the
Disneyland.
one thing I saw and I was just like, meh.
Like what do you mean light show? Like fireworks show?
No.
Oh, that's what I'm
they,
thinking.
They have like a parade at night.
Oh, I remember
where
that.
everything's covered in
We saw it
glowing
like
light.
for like 15 seconds and it was like, all
We
right,
like
on to
went
the
to
next.
watch and I was just not having it.
Because like, that's the one thing I remember like being the most fun was watching the fireworks and how amazing they
I
were.
don't get, like, I
Oh.
kind of enjoy fireworks, but I don't see how people can really enjoy fireworks. When like this video game we're playing right here
Is
has
essentially
better
fireworks.
fireworks than fucking
Like,
fireworks.
look at that, boom!
Like, what's the point of that light show? It's like, pew! And it just like some light goes out and it's like, man, look at those colors. Look at these fucking colors. Like, it's not that amazing anymore.
Well, there was like a cool thing is it would go into different shapes, and like they would have like a Mickey Mouse one. They'd have like a
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
uh,
That's nifty, I guess.
there was one that was like
I got it.
like it was a cube, and I thought that was really cool. Like it made a 3-dimensional shape in the sky that was 2-dimensional. It was it was cool, but I don't like. I remember going on Splash Mountain. I remember.
Oh, is
I
this motherfucker? Oh yeah.
Oh.
We haven't done this yet?
fucking
Are you sure we're on the oh
yeah keys yeah.
Are you sure? I
He
thought this
is,
was way earlier. in the
No, I'm 100% sure.
game. Okay.
Back. Keys. Sorry, bro.
What even happened to this motherfucker?
He got cancer. That's what that. He grew a tumor.
Yeah. This is cancer. I remember when this happened to my aunt. None of my aunts have had cancer, but I mean,
You had a family friend who was an aunt.
I did have a well, I don't think I called her an aunt, but I did have a family friend, and I
Well,
remember when she had cancer, and that
Your mom
happened.
called her your auntie.
No, I had an Aunt Leanne. I have an Aunt Leanne.
Oh.
And there's also
Yeah.
Leanne was the name of
So we just fucking Falcon punched his face.
Yeah. He didn't need it.
Yeah. Okay, now we have to
So-
fight off waves of shit. Oh my.
You know, that would be the worst service, I think.
We're still fighting. This
On
is gonna be a
scale
long ass video.
1 to 10, like the 1 is Falcon punching your face off.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever thought about like rating people's appearances on 1 to 10?
What do you? Of course.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Like
But
it's happened.
I feel like more frequently you think about like, oh, that girl's an 8 or a 9, right?
Like on hotness scale.
Yeah, but I was thinking the other day that girl's definitely like a 2.
Okay.
Cause like you have to. I was thinking the opposite rate, not like what's my 10. I was thinking what's my 1. What is my 2?
How low can I go?
How bad does it get? And so I looked at this girl. I'm like, she is absolutely not attractive. But I was like, but I mean, her face isn't disformed or anything. So
Oh my! You see all those fucking kills?
What the?
Holy shit!
What did you?
That
kill?
was the grenade of the century right there.
What did you kill?
I threw it in a bunch of people. I didn't realize there was that many. They all like.
Didn't fucking matter, but
That was insane. I've never seen it go that high. Okay, well we'll stop it here because we've been going quite a long time.
all right.
Don't pause it, asshole.
Why not?
Because that just ruined it.
Oh my god.
You still want some
Fucking-
eye
you want
candy?
to talk about ruining it?
Okay.
Fuck you.
So I've been Brandon.
Fuck all of you. I've been Elijah.
And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.